Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cadence Wiles. I am new here.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Cadence Wiles. I am new here.
Today is January 1st, 2019. Last night was New Year's, and I've been kind of waiting to start my channel to the beginning of the year so I could get like a fresh start or whatever. Since it's like the beginning of the year, whatever, I figured that I would give like a motivational speech or whatever. I'm gonna try and give my opinion on something. First of all, I like one of the things that I really like I don't understand, and that it kind of it irritates me a little bit when people say, like, before going into a new year, I'm dropping this person and that person, dropping like all the fakes going into 2019, leaving you guys all in 2018. And that really irritates me, mainly because realistically, if someone is like doing something that you don't like, or you know that they're fake and stuff like that, you should drop them like the minute they give you a reason to. You shouldn't wait until the end of the year so that you can say, oh, that was like in the past, that was like last year or whatever. You need to drop them whenever you realize that they're like tearing you down or they're doing whatever they're doing. I do believe in change, and this year holds a lot of that in store for me. It's not so much like a new year, new me sort of thing, because it's not gonna happen all at once. But I'm working on it, and believe me when I say I'm trying. Forgiveness is extremely important, and I think that people need to know the difference between true and toxic, because true is, it's important to forgive someone when someone's admitted wrong. If someone does something and they ask for an apology and you give them that, and then they continue to do the same thing that they apologize for, or continue to like go down the same path and continue to make mistakes and stuff like that. Like, everyone's human and everyone makes mistakes, but like continuing to do something that they know is gonna hurt your feelings, that is toxic, and that needs cut out immediately. Another thing that's important is having faith and believing in yourself and believing in others when nobody else does. Because I know peer pressure is another thing. Like, you can believe in something, but getting, like, I know, especially in the world we live in today, you go through, there's a lot of bullying and there's a lot of peer pressure and this and that. Like, having your own opinion about things can be hard when others, like, when you're the only one that has that, but like standing up for yourself and for what you believe in is also important. Vision success for yourself. Create a future and push yourself to succeed. I come from a small town. Everyone knows everyone. We're kind of country folks or whatever. Recently, I decided that I personally want to act. So I started getting into some auditions and stuff like that. I ended up going down to LA, California, to audition in front of like different agents and stuff. Right now I'm trying to get into some theater stuff. Where I live, that was kind of like a big deal. It was all the small talk. It was like the small talk or whatever that was going around town. And like some of my friends at school knew about it, but when I came back, people started making jokes and was like, she thinks that she can do this, and she thinks that she can do that. And that's what they think. But I didn't let it get to me, because I know that I'm better than that, and I know that I can succeed, and that's why I'm pushing myself to do that. So it's very important that you believe in yourself when no one else does, and that you need to dream a little, and then you have to work up to that dream. There's nothing that you can't do. You just have to push yourself, and you have to work for it, believing when no one else will. Cut off any unwanted things in your life. Be the better person. I've grown to understand that you have to put yourself out there. People will mess with your mental health, and you have to stop. Like, People will drag you down, make you feel bad about yourself or about like what's going on in your life and stuff like that. And another thing that I can't stand is when people say they're still your sister, your brother, your cousin, your family, your friend, etc. Because I don't care who you are, if you are toxic to me, I have a right to cut you out of my life no matter who you are. And it took me a long time to understand that the people that you care about and love might not feel the same about you. People will do evil things. It is so easy to fall for something and for someone, and like for you to think that they would never do such a thing to you, like they would never do this and they would never do that. But people are backstabbing. They will do things that you would have never like dreamt of them doing to you. But stop putting up with it. Cut them out of your life. It is not worth it. Don't let people influence or dictate your life decisions. Open up to new people and put yourself out there. Coming from me, who hung out with the same people ever since kindergarten, was forced this year to like hang out with new people and experience new things with new people when I was placed in a smarter, more educated math class this year, and not all of my friends made it. I had to work with new people. Some of them I thought were a little weird at first. It was just not what I was used to. After it's been 6 months, I can step back now and look back, and the people I would have never thought I would even talk to have become my best friends. I began to realize that some of the people that I was hanging out with before were just tearing me down and making me feel bad constantly, and the people now that might be considered like the weirdos or the smart kids or the nerds, they are nice, they won't backstab you. You're the only one who can control your future and the path you take in your life. Not all of them might be successful. You have to pick yourself back up and come back stronger than ever. Massive success is the best revenge for people. Show them up. They did this, come back. They like make fun of you for falling down or being down for a while or going through something in your life. Come back stronger than ever and show them that you're better than that. Not everything is gonna go the way you want to in your life. And that's just life. That's just how it is. You have the potential. You're the only one who has the potential to be who you want to be. Stop being down on yourself and letting people control your emotions. Cut the toxic people out of your life and allow 2019 to open up new doors and new opportunities. Pick others up when you're down and work as a tool in other people's lives. Picking other people up and trying to rebuild them when you're broken and when you're going through similar emotional things can be extremely hard. That's something that I've always struggled with, which is something that I worked on and that I'm not really exactly going through anymore. It's extremely difficult when you see your friends going through that and you can't help them as much as you wish you could because you're going through something similar. You'd be surprised if you know how much people go through that stuff every day that you would have never thought about that kind of stuff. It's crazy. Sometimes like you just wish that you could step back and see everyone that's going through the same like things that you could go through and maybe not feel the same way and understand that other people are going through the same thing, and that would maybe make you feel better. Like opening up to people and like telling them how you feel can also help both of you. Don't be afraid to admit when you're wrong and be thankful for everything that you have. Don't take anything for granted. Don't. I can't say that enough. You never know how much someone or something means to you until you don't have it or it's gone. And that is important. I believe that this is like a lot of things that if everyone could work on could change our society. Enough is enough. we all need to work together and help each other. My 2019 resolution.
Is that even what it's called?
Hold on, I have to look that up. I don't even know what that's called. Yeah. My New Year's resolution is to stop wondering if I'm good enough for people, and for others to stop wondering if they're good enough for people too. People, especially, I don't know how old you guys are, but I'm a teenager, so I know a lot of people my age struggle a lot with self-confidence and stuff like that because society has made them, like, has pushed them to believe that they're not good enough. Like, I don't understand why people have to make everyone, like, constant, like, that's like the ultimate goal of our nation, is to make people feel bad about themselves. So that's something I hope we all can work on. And that was my motivational speech. I'm done.
I'm done.
And if you see me like keep looking down, or like my phone keep vibrating, it's because I have this right here. I'm actually recording on my iPad because I do not have a tripod yet. But once I get a tripod, I will work on that, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna edit this video yet, but I have some YouTube friends that I'm going to get some help from, and I will probably add them in the description box down there. Make sure to like and subscribe. And it is already it's 6:31 p.m. my time right here, and I'm not sure if this video will go up tonight because I still have to figure out how to edit it. If it's not January 1st when this video goes up, I'm sorry. But hit the like and subscribe button and turn on the post notifications, and make sure to also go follow the added description down below. This is another edit. In the video, I was having trouble finding the word that I was looking for, but watching the video or editing or whatever, I realized I was trying to say pursue. And then I went to LA. I went there to pursue my dreams. That's why I went there. That's bye. I just wanted to say, if you see me do like this a lot, I don't purposely do it. It's just like a habit, and I'm working on it. So